This kit calls for a 27/64 inch drill bit and what William Woodwright calls the Napoleon bushings. Now probably everybody else calls them an 88A. You may remember from an earlier series that I did a test and I found out that roughing the brass tubes this way works just as well, if not better, than roughing them with sandpaper. And it's like 10 times faster. Okay, I've got this adjusted so that when I close it up, it should go pretty well down the center of the blank. The reason I put that little stick there is so that when the bit breaks through the other end, it doesn't push out. It will have a tendency to cut out a little better. At least that's my theory. Okay, I think we're ready to boogie. Now I don't want to be taking any chances that possibly some of that acrylic is going to be building up on the end of the drill bit, and it's going to be getting hot and molten, and then I'm going to have a disaster. Another thing, I'm using the toothbrush here because I don't want to take a chance that I might cut myself on these high quality drill bits. I've found that they are extremely sharp on the edges. At least these ones are. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now getting this base plate wax off the end of your brass tube is quite important because the CA glue won't stick very good to it. In fact, I don't think it'll stick at all to it. So I was just using some isopropyl there to get it off. Seems to work. Sometimes I'll use sandpaper too, but I find that I'm generally having to use isopropyl anyway, at least I think I do, to get my fingerprints off of everything. Because your fingerprint will help to set the CA glue up prematurely. I don't know why that is, but it does. And if you don't believe me, just go like this and put some CA glue on your finger and it'll almost instantly glue itself together there. So anyway, got all the fingerprints off. I think we're ready to glue up here. Now this bottle is getting kind of low. Hoping I have enough here. Okay, hopefully I can pull this out now. This end is still liquidy, and the elastic band helps to clean out the brass tube. I'll just let that set, and then I'll, whoops, got it on my fingers there. That wasn't good. Well, it's a good thing I've got CA solvent. Now using the barrel trimmer here, I've trimmed the ends down right to the brass tube. And right now we're just about ready to start turning, and I'm going to use the bushings from the Carbera has spacers. And the reason being, I don't want to get these mixed up. As I started to say, the reason being is that I find that with acrylic, that if I use this mandrel, I don't get enough friction, and what happens is that as it's turning, the chisel will catch on the corners and it will stop on me. Whereas doing it this way, I can make it nice and tight and it should be alright. And then this should still fit on the end there. Anyway, I think we're just about ready to turn here. Well, yes, we're ready to turn. However, it's going to have to be tomorrow because I've still got another segmented ring that I have to glue up yet today. The first 48 hours have passed. Those of you who are watching the segmented or the jumbo segmented bowl, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, see you tomorrow.